First, meaning, definition, and nature of literature. Introduction. Literature encompasses written expressions ranging from factual information like timetables to creative works like Shakespearean plays. In the context of English literature, the focus is on creative, serious, and imaginative writings that evoke emotion and thought. Definitions highlight literature's excellence in form, expression, and universality. Literature serves to organize words and elevate experiences, reflecting truths and beauties often unnoticed, providing aesthetic satisfaction and insight into human nature. Serious literature emphasizes aesthetic dominance, artistic expression, and diverse exploration of human experiences through imaginative and suggestive language. Question 1. Write a detailed note on the meaning, definition, and nature of literature. Meaning of literature. The word literature is a generic term. It means, broadly speaking, anything that is written. In its broadest sense, the term literature is used to refer to timetables, travel brochures, catalogs, etc. A newspaper advertisement or information about any product is as much literature as the plays of Shakespeare, novels of Dickens, or poems of Wordsworth. But this literature communicates facts or information. When we talk about English literature, we are concerned with literature is creative, serious, and imaginative. The description of London is an encyclopedia can be contrasted with Wordsworth's poem about London. The writer of the encyclopedia wants to give as many facts about London as possible. This description of London does not make the reader feel an emotion about the city because the writer of the encyclopedia has a utilitarian purpose. Whereas in the sonnet upon Westminster Bridge, Wordsworth communicates his feelings of intense leisure and thoughts while looking at London early in the morning. He wants the reader to experience and feel what he had experienced and felt. The piece of the encyclopedia might be called literature in the broad sense, but the Wordsworth poem is literature in the fuller and deeper sense, says R.J. Rees. Definitions of literature. It is very difficult to define literature, but very easy to recognize literature when we come across it, remarks R.J. Rees. However, some definitions given below throw light on what is meant by literature. Webster Dictionary defines literature as writings having excellence of form or expression and expressing ideas of permanent or universal interest. Another definition says literature consists of books which have a broad human appeal and attached with a largeness, sanity, and attractive form. According to Cambridge Dictionary, literature consists of written artistic works, especially those with a high and lasting artistic values. Nature of literature. According to Britannica, the art of literature is not reducible to the words on the page. They are there solely because of the craft of writing. As an art, literature might be described as the organization of words to give pleasure. Yet, through words, literature elevates and transforms experience beyond mere pleasure. Literature is the expression of life in forms of truth and beauty. It expresses some feelings or thought which we recognize as a part of our own experience. In this sense, literature holds mirror up to nature. Literature has closeness to life. Almost every person has undergone the experience of quarreling and parting in anger from someone they love. At the time, they might say or think of not seeing that person again. However, one word or sign of love is enough to bring about a reconciliation. This feeling is expressed beautifully in a sonnet by Michael Drayton. The sonnet beginning with the line, "Since there's no help, come let us kiss and part," describes an emotion which is we all recognize and is very close to life. The important thing in literature is the aesthetic satisfaction it gives as a result of the treatment of the subject matter. It is this that gives permanence to a work like Shakespeare's King Lear or Shelley's Ode to the West Wind. The literary artist presents real or imaginary experiences, good or bad characters, and the study of this helps us to understand life in a better way. The writers show us a real and clear picture of various aspects of human nature. As Hudson rightly says, a great book grows directly out of life. In reading it, we are brought into large, close, and precise relations with life. Literature is a reflection of some truth and beauty which usually remains unnoticed by people. A work of art is not nearly a vehicle for generating ideas. It is the communication of the artist which is very important. The literary artist takes care to present his vision in such a way that his work affords pleasure to others. Conclusion. Serious literature includes works in which the aesthetic function is dominant. Literature is writing which expresses thoughts, feelings, and attitudes towards life. It is an art which words as medium of expression. Serious literature is concerned with varied and variegated human experiences. The writer's approach is imaginative and language suggests